Why are people so angry with Starfield? Starfield launched recently for pre-order. It came out last week. It came out, I think, today or yesterday for everybody else. And people are angry. I feel like the anger that comes from some of these game launches is on another level. The rage and fury is something I've never seen before. Now, I have played Starfield for about 30 hours, so my thoughts and opinions are based off of this. I won't give you spoilers. I will be talking about the mechanics and the gameplay and stuff like that. So fear not if you have not played. I will not spoil it for you. I also have not finished the main story. So this isn't a recap of the game. This is kind of just giving you my first impressions and talking about a little bit what's going on around Starfield. So I play a lot of games on Twitch, twitch.tv/RachelK. If you're not following me there, go check me out. And recently, people who are new viewers or they've never been in the channel before, they're just coming in and they are hating these games, vocalizing how much they hate these games. I didn't watch any of the press conferences or the previews from Bethesda on this game. I did watch the gameplay trailers and the trailers and stuff like that. But I find it best to manage my expectations with every game launch that comes out. The expectations and the hype for this game were on another level. But I feel like lately, with game launches, there is so much hype behind every game, and sometimes the games do not either deliver or live up to that hype, and it is outrage. So let me start off by saying this. Do I think Starfield is revolutionary, greatest game of the year, one of the greatest games ever made? No, not even close. Could you tell me that Bethesda made Starfield 6 years ago? And I don't mean like started development on it 6 years ago. I mean like launched it 6 years ago. Yeah, it seems like every other Bethesda game that I've played, it doesn't seem like they've revolutionized anything or done anything new. It just seems like another game from Bethesda in space. I am playing this game, let me give you some background, on my PC, which has a 2070 in it, and I also stream off of that same PC. So I am running it on medium graphics. I haven't watched anyone else's playthroughs, so I don't really know what it looks like with the ultra graphics. On medium graphics, it looks pretty medium, but I play a lot of games on medium graphics and they look, better. This game does look like an older game. The characters they have that dead-eye, uncanny valley thing. The voiceovers are unnatural. There's a lot of things that are wrong with this game, but there is a lot of things that are really fun. I really like the space battles. I really like some of the side quest lines. I think that the combat is smooth and fun. I like the way that each of the guns feel really unique. I don't really play a lot of shooters, but I'm enjoying this one. There are a lot of space-themed games. Is this a unique one? No, it's not a unique space game. It seems like it's just picked a few elements from other space games and made a Bethesda space game. Now, I think it's a fun game regardless of it not having the best graphics or the best cutscenes. Would you even call them that? I don't even know if they really are cutscenes. Or the best of anything. It's definitely not the best of anything, but it's fun. It's a fun game. But what's going on the internet is outrage. Absolute outrage and fury and anger. And I am trying to wrap my head around and understand, where that's coming from. How is this game making some people so angry? And maybe you're watching this or listening to this and you're one of those people. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments about what you think about what I'm talking about, because I'm not a closed-minded person and I don't think I'm always right, but this is just my opinions from my experience. People, their hearts are almost about to explode or have a heart attack from the anger that they've gotten from this game. Maybe they were expecting something that's never been done before. Was that promised? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch the press conferences, but from watching the gameplay trailers, this game adds up to me. It's just a fun space game. A lot of the things that I think that are missing from it are, I would like to land my own spacecraft and take off on my own spacecraft and dock my own spacecraft onto other ships or wherever. I would like some sort of Land Rover. It's an exploration game and it is a big walking simulator, which a lot of games are. Sometimes they don't have the tools you need to travel. A lot of people are upset about the time it takes to travel through space. People are complaining often about bugs. I have not encountered any bug that could possibly make me that upset. If I have encountered a bug, it's minor and it's far and few in between. Nothing to make the game unplayable in any sort of way. People call it loading screen simulator. No, I just don't think it's that noticeable. Actually, on the first day that I had the game, I mistakenly installed it on a hard drive, and that was torture. Did not run. I switched over to my SSD, and it's been a smooth sailing ever since. What is going on that gaming culture has made people so angry about the release of this game? This is a fun game. I understand that sometimes people are upset when a game costs a certain price and it doesn't live up to the expectations. But honestly, any big game in the last few years costs between $50 to $90. I think this is a $70 game. I really do. I've paid $70 for games that I think are worse. There's a lot of content in this game and not just the story. You can continuously play this game for a long, long time. The main story is okay. I haven't been obsessed with the main story. I've just been doing it, but the side quests have been really fun for me. There's a lot of interesting little nuanced side quests. You can kind of pick paths to take, which I quite like to take my time playing games, and I did quite a lot of the main questing in the beginning, but I've kind of veered off when I found something that catches my attention. I did a little bit of the ship modifications. It's pretty cool. It's nothing that, for me personally, I find that fun. But the overall experience of playing this RPG has been enjoyable. Do I think it's worth $70? Yes, I think it's a $70 game. I do. It has so many hours of gameplay and it's fun to play. I just feel like if you were to go to the cinema and you get, I don't know how much a cinema costs nowadays, but I feel like it costs a fortune. 2 tickets to the cinema and you get a snack and a drink. That's probably, I'm going to assume, $70. And that's for maybe 2 hours of content, right? Let's say you don't like the movie. You're not going to rage and go crazy on the internet that you were looking forward to this movie and you'll be like, that movie wasn't that good. There's so much you get for these games that give you a lot of playable content. And I think that it is a $70 game. I think it is. There are other $70 games that are way better. 100%. But if you want to play a fun space game and you're looking for a game and you want something fun and you want to do some space travel and you're looking for something new to play, this is a fun game to play. I feel like it's as simple as that. Maybe I'm too chill of a person, but if I have fun playing a game and there's a lot of stuff I can do within that game, I'm like, cool. Good game. Am I going to vote this as Game of the Year? No. Does it compare to any of the games that released this year? No. In my personal opinion. But can I play this game? 100%, and I can have fun. For me personally, I don't think I need to even finish a game for me to enjoy it. I don't even know if I'm going to be finishing Starfield. I don't feel like I need to. I feel like it's a game I can pick up if I feel like I want to do some like little space adventure or run around and do some sort of exploration. But if I do feel like picking up a space game and maybe flying through space and getting into some battles and roaming around on a planet, I would happily pick this up and play it. So maybe you guys can tell me if it's crazy that I'm confused by the anger and fury, or if you disagree and you think, no, it's definitely right to get extremely angry over a video game launch. I really probably should have watched what they promised it would be in their talks and presentations. I don't always watch that stuff, only for games that I'm involved in. But from watching what it seemed like it would be like versus what it is like, to me it seems the same. And maybe I'm the crazy one. If you want a fun space game and the price tag doesn't bother you, then go for it. So if you're considering whether or not you should get Starfield, I would genuinely say maybe watch a little bit of gameplay. What you see is what you get. There isn't the most depth that you'd probably miss something. It looks like what it is. So if that's something you're interested in, then snap it up and give it a go. But if you watch it and you're like, looks mid, or no, not my cup of tea, fair enough, give it a pause. I don't know if it's worth getting so riled up about. Play games you think are fun. Don't play games you don't think are fun. If you pre-order games from Steam and you don't like them, you can often return them. And if you do buy a game from Steam and you play it under 2 hours and it's not impressing, you can also return it. Have fun, play games. I know it's a crazy concept sometimes, but gaming should be fun. And if it makes you angry, share it with us, because I feel like I'm missing something. I think it's the expectations thing. I think that's what has made people angry, maybe. You guys can tell me. Let me know your thoughts. I don't know if you've played it or if you're thinking about playing it. Let me know if you have played it, what you think, or if you're considering getting it, what you're thinking about it as well. And come hang out with me on twitch.tv/Rachel K for some good vibes and some games. And I'll see you on the next episode. Mwah. And here's some head pats for the watchers. Bye.